Hello and thanks for joining us again for another week of Gibbo's tips. Look, a bit more of the same last week. We had 2 tips and both of them run second, so we need to change that this week. Look, it's not a very easy week. I think the fields are decent. We just got that chance of another 10 mil of rain on the day, which always throws it out. At the moment we've got beautiful weather, but every time they're predicting a storm it seems that we're getting it, so you nearly have to back them in. Race 1, I haven't put a tip out, but a few have trialled really good, and I think it's a really good 2-year-old race to start the day. Air Force Ace trialled really good for the Kelly stable at home. I think it'll be winning races, but it has found a hard enough race early in the career. Come Clean for a day is a half to Roost, the nice horse of Michael Costas. It trialled really good, over 650, so a bit hard to get a real guide off that trial, but it was good. And Mashani Enchanted has had 2 trials. The second one was 650 also at Deagon. Really hard held to the line, slower time than Come Clean, but if I had to choose, it would be the one that I'd slightly lean to in that race, Mashani Enchanted. But a good race to start the day all the same. Now, I thought the roughie of the day might be Dixie Preacher in race 5. Look, there's 2 theories here. It's either going no good or it's just needed the racing off the long break. That's what I'm going with. Some of the form from last prep would be winning this. Pattis claims. I just think will be fitter, can be somewhere near the speed, go for home and be hard to run down. Should be getting a decent price. Salesian bolted in the maiden last start, Maricopa for Waller's there. So look, if they put up double figures, I could have something Dixie Preacher or somewhere around that. Race 7, number 1, Smart as Attack. Now, always spaced his runs. This could be 3 runs in 2 weeks, 2 runs in 4 days. But the key is the wet track. 7 starts on a slow track, 1 or placed in 6 of the 7. So that is the key. The wetter the better for him. And I think if he backs up, he's a live chance, Smart as Attack. And race 8, number 1, The Chosen One. I kept saying last week he'll probably need 1 run and then he'll be right. But look, it's 1400 wet track first up. I know that's not ideal and I know it's a decent race, but I just think he's a good horse. I thought what he did early last prep was good. He may have trained off, might have all come a bit soon. His trial leading into this start was really good. Interested to see what price goes up about him, but look, I just think he'll get back. He might get to the outside and be swooping late, and I think he's good enough to win. I think he's a really nice horse on the way up, The Chosen One, in a good race. There is a couple of other decent ones there. They are racing at Beaudesert. Now, don't laugh, we're going to have 1 tip here. Should be big odds. Whatever, 6 of his last 7 starts, he started $31 or more. Race 3, number 5, Little Natural. One of the more frustrating horses you'll ever see. A 25-start maiden, but can run a couple of good splits and can catch the eye. Just might be scared of the winning post, but look, at big odds, 2 back at Beaudesert, jumped near the lead and ended up getting put in an impossible position. The run was really good. The run here at the coast was pretty good last time. Look, if it's $31 again, we'll be having a little bet there and see how we go. Little Natural. The bookies have to give us a price, surely. It's a 25-start maiden. Have a great weekend, whatever you get up to. Thanks again for joining us. Hopefully we can turn the tables this week. Giddy up.